Hi guys, and welcome to another Sunday special from myself, Slim Nasty. And yes, you can see Spintires in front of you. I did do all the maps up until the flood, which I never got completed. I'm not going to do the flood today because I really don't like that map. We'll just do let's have a look. We will do probably, I'm doing single player. We'll do plain. But this has changed a bit because there's been quite a large update, and there hasn't been an update for a long time, and I wanted to show you guys. So first off, we've got these. We've got game balance. I'm going to ignore that, but basically what that means is in order to get the awards, you have to keep that amount of stars. So depending on what truck you got, truck browser. I've got all the modded ones that are now available as well, because there are modded vehicles available for you to select, which is, I'll have to come out of there actually. I think it's in settings, and then no, it's not. Where was it? I can't remember where it was. There it is. Manage mods. Go into here, and then all of those I've just copied across, and I said I want all those modded ones. Obviously, as more, now that this is out, as more appear on the workshop, you'll be able to get other ones, which is kind of cool. Obviously, I'd like to see that in Euro Truck. Seriously, SCS, put that in Euro Truck, because that would be brilliant. The AV guys have been really quiet. Don't know what's happened to them. They haven't done anything in a while, but we've now got a major update, which is cool. But I have noticed a bug, and I am going to show you that first. If you pick the 535 there and put it in the third slot, right, and we'll pick anything for the others. So the idea, let me just pick, we'll pick that one. So we've got another one slot free, so we could use one of these. So I'm going to put those in to get the game balance. That there would enable you to get achievements. I always play on hardcore, by the way, right? There is a difference on hardcore now, right? Where you pick the logs up, it isn't automatic on hardcore. You need a crane to pick them up. They've changed it. It's what's called a kiosk rather than a lumber yard. So you can see it there. So it's all good to show you. But if you go down there, look, obviously the hardcore settings: damaged trucks, refuses to steer, its engine has less power and stalls. You can't rescue to garages, so you can't teleport your trucks back to the garages. You can't engage a diff lock whilst using automatic gearbox. Lumber stations are enabled, and you can only use manual loading at the log kiosks. Navigation is limited to distance and position of next route node. And then your wheels would auto steer. Wheels would auto steer so that truck moves downhill due to gravity. So bear that in mind. So it is harder, but I've always played on hardcore. I love it. But I'm going to go in, and I am going to lose my progress on the other game that I was just showing to me. And the reason I'm going to go in, I'm going to switch to the 535 and show you a bug. Now the bug is, whatever you put, or virtually whatever you put in this third slot, so the third menu down, gets an oil tank on the back, fuel tank. The problem is the D535 doesn't have one. So you then cannot remove that and re-equip it. So you are stuck with that. You can't change it out. It really is a bit of a pain in the butt. So just be aware of what it seems to be affecting only this garage slot here on the right. Everything else seems to be fine. They seem to come in with normal vehicles, and I've tried it in all of them, sort of thing. So bear that in mind. So I'm going to go back to the menu because I'm not going to go with those vehicles. Yes, we're going to go and put it back on map. We're going to clear out all our trucks, which was the default set. I am going to put in, let's have a look. And have a look at some of these modded ones really, and have a play. Now some of them are going to get started. I want to have that one because that is cool. I love that truck. It hasn't got a lot of options on the back, but it is a fantastic little truck. So I do overly like what they've done. this is obviously the 432, but it's slightly modified. So we're going to chuck that one in. And I might put that in the next slot actually. Let's just have a look what else we're going to get. I'll tell you what again, we've got that one in. I'm going to put this one in. I don't like this, but I want to show you. I'll put that in the 4th slot actually. So what I want is the 535 next. I'm going to pick the 537. Which is a modded version. I'm then going to put in the modded version of this, which obviously takes us over there. So achievements are disabled because truck balance exceeds the map's balance. And then I'm going to put that big yellow thing in there, right? And then we're going to go. I'm going to show you it. And I'll tell you now, I am not going to complete this map. That's not the intention of this video, because normally on hardcore it will probably take you 3 or 4 hours to complete it, and I'm not going to spend 3 or 4 hours today recording for this because I haven't got the time, and plus I'm not doing a 3 or 4 hour special for you guys on a Sunday. I'm sorry, but you can have an hour to, well, normally up to an hour. So you've only got a couple of options on here. So if that's the steering wheel. If I spin it around, you can have a spare wheel, which is this one, and nothing. It seems nothing else on it because you can't fit that on it then. Or you can have that, and I tend to go with that. Now we're then going to go to the 537, and I am going to equip this with. Is it that one? I like that one personally, and then I'll have to pull forward a bit. So bear with me while I get it in gear. It's a bit tricky on the joypad. I'm going to take the handbrake off. I'm going to pull forward. Hopefully about there, so I can get the medium log cart on. Did that go on? No, medium log cart. That's what I wanted. That one. There we go, we've got that. That's fine. Which will enable me to get the medium logs. So we are then going to go. Have we got? We can actually go. Let's see what else we can get. Get that up. Can we put a spare wheel? Yeah, we've got a spare wheel installed. That's handy. That's all we need. We don't need anything else. Right. So I'm then going to bring that up and stop the engine. And we're going to go to our 537. Oh, that was the 537. What else did we have on the 537 then? Have a look. That was probably the spare wheel. Oh, the other one was this carriage, which I don't think I can have. I'd have to take the other one off. So if I take that off, and then you can put this one, which is like got a seat on it, but then I don't think you can take the medium log carriage with that one. So bear that in mind. So I don't know. I think that can only take short logs. So bear that in mind on that one, but that's like a mod. I'll take that off. We'll put that on, and then we'll put the medium trailer on. So we'll go with that. The carriage is just the normal one without a crane. You need the crane. We need the crane. Right, we shall go and have a look at this one now at the end. So this one has got a fuel system, which means I can take it off, which is very important because we want to put that on there. You can also put thinner wheels, current, or the default ones, which is the big ones, which we're going to go for those. So again, yeah, we got a spare wheel in there. That's nice that these fit in because they're a modded one. You can also, we don't want that. No, we can't. It's on the other one. There is one where you can put like a cover over the top. I think that's the standard one though. So we've got that. Ooh, that's interesting. Ooh, we could. There's that. Take off that. Put the tractor unit on. Pull forward a bit. Take the handbrake off. This would be interesting if we can get this on. Do that. We'll go with that. That's going to be well hard to get through, but we'll go with that. Now the other truck, let's stop that for a minute, is K700. Now this I don't like, but I'm going to show you it because other people probably will. I'm going to the only reason it's kind of articulate. It's pretty good at towing, but it really does drink the fuel. I'm just going to bring it in the back here. Because the only thing you can add on this is cabin protection, which gives you some flashing lights, and what's called a grabber, which is this thing on the back. And if I bring this up, all you can do is you can raise and lower it, and it basically tows things. Kind of a bit manky. But it is pretty good at towing. It really has got pulling power. But anyway, let's go off, and we're going to go with this one first. And I'm going to create a route. So I'm going to bring my map up. So we're going to come up here. And we're going to go across here. And I want to go straight across there to there first. Because I want to unlock that little truck there. Because there's two trucks that are locked on this map. There's that one. And there's another C522. Actually, I don't want that. I'm going to change my mind. I am going to change my mind. I am going to get rid of that unit on the back. I'm going to get rid of that. And I am going to go for the fuel system. Currently unavailable. Probably because it's got the spare wheel on there, I'm guessing. Why is it unavailable? Is it because I'm out of the box? The box is there. Why is that unavailable? Ooh. Have I got something on there that I've installed? I should be able to get that. Maybe it only gets it because that's the bug again. I should be able to get that. We'll go with that then. It's fine, we can get out there with that. I like the spare wheel, gives us a little bit of points. I should be able to enable that, but it won't let me. Ah, there you go. So fireproof exhaust is in the way. So now, no, I don't want that one. Where's the... oh, it's gone. Hey, hang on. There we go. Now, there we go. You've got to put the fireproof exhaust on and then that. Right, there we go. Right, we're off. So, I'm going to go a different route. I've changed my mind. We're going to go and unlock that first. So, we'll get rid of that. We'll come up this way. And we'll come... I'm going to go all the way up. It's just easier. And we'll have enough fuel to get there and refuel. Right, let's do that. Right. Parking brake off. Right. That diff lock off. We've got all-wheel drive on. Here we go. You're going to like this. I love this game. I really do. Again, the devs are just a little bit too slow for my liking, which is a shame because I think, and maybe now they've put the modding section in, maybe that took a lot of time to sort out. But maybe now we've got that, we'll get a good way of getting some mods, so I'll keep my eye out on this for a while now and see what we can get, and see if we can get some good stuff going. Maybe we'll get some good maps and stuff. Because I think, personally, if they were to make some map packs and extra vehicles like they've done here, I think, to be fair, people would probably pay for it and it would fund them. This is great. This is great. If you haven't seen this before, go into my playlists. And there are playlists on the majority of the maps. I think it's only Flood I haven't done out of the standard maps. There was another map that appeared, but it was bugged, and they've taken it out. It seems to have disappeared. A little tip as well: when you get stuck like this, whack on diff lock and just feather the throttle. Don't full whack it, feather it. There you go. You can take it off now. We're through. Now, with a joypad, it's a little bit harder to change gear for me. I'm going to put this one on and really get a bit of speed up. You may think, that's not a lot of speed to them, but we will get there. Once we get off of this muddy bit over here, it'll be a little bit better and get a little bit of speed going. Here we go. Right, if I'm quick enough. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. What button was that? Yeah, that was the new camera mode we got, by the way. As I say, very difficult to change gear on this mode, on this joypad. If you had a gear stick and a steering wheel, it'd be a lot easier for you guys. Got different off. There we go. Now we're motoring. If you can keep momentum going in top gear, it's brilliant. It really is fun as you go through the let's go through the line. Start sweeping, but different and quick just to help us out of the muddy spots. We're probably going to get here to be fair. Quite different and quick. Just to get us through the worst of it. Here we go. Keep the wheels spinning. Don't want to lose the speed of the wheels. So we're going through. We're going through. Ah yeah baby. We're going through. Have it. There you go. We'll turn this one off. We're going left here. Put it back on here. We're in the mud. Then go around. There. Wow, things are going well. Give it some punishment. That's what you got to do. There is different techniques for different vehicles, but in hardcore, you should get a reasonable speed. I've got to go that way. See if we can keep going forward a bit. Obviously, I can enable dislock here, but if you put it in automatic in the car, I can flick differently through this mud. Oh, we might lose speed here. Now, if you get like this, that's a bit of a problem. We are going to have to go down the road here. As I say, feather the throttle there. Yeah, and if you get really stuck, you can winch yourself off the trees and stuff. But we'll make it. It is a good game. You can play it multiplayer. There are still a few issues multiplayer, but you can play it multiplayer. There we go, we've got it in high gear. You can see you've got to turn different off if you go too fast. It doesn't like it. Where the logging yard is. I want to show you that. It's quite important to see the difference on hardcore as they have up the difficulty. Right, here we go. We can now fill that up with it. We can put 1200 litres in the back of that, which is fantastic. One thing I'd say is when you've got that system on the back of a 535, you still only get 1200 litres. A little bit unrealistic. Right, here we go. So, where we want to go now, let's bring the map up. Should we do it the hard way or the easy way? We can go up this way and round, which is the easy way. We can go up through there, which is the hard way. Right, well, we've got to come up through there. Let's go hard way. It might be fairly easy if we get enough speed. And we've got to remember which way we go here. I think you can, if you do this wrong, you can just click that point and drag it the wrong way. I think we go around that way. And then out there, basically. So there's our waypoints. we're doing. But, once you get that speed going, you get everywhere. Like, we've already used 20 minutes. Too slow. It's a bit muddy here, our wheels are sinking. We've also got to go over there, which is going to be a bit high here. Obviously the more you press the steering wheel, so if you look down on the left, you can see the like 10 hour, 13 hour per minute. That's how many litres you're using of fuel. I get like too slow. It's very hard because you have to do that on the joystick on the right on the Xbox pad. It's very hard to change gear for me. But when you can, that's brilliant. Different off and save it a bit. I'm only assuming we need fuel on it because I haven't really played this yet. I haven't clicked on it last night. I thought I've got to show you guys this because it's nice to finally get something for it, a bit of content for it and stuff. And it's nice they haven't charged us for it, but as I say, if they were to, got a little bridge in there. If they were to make map packs, I think people would buy them if they were the right price. So if they brought out, say, a map pack and an extra truck or something on it, I reckon people would probably pay a fine. I don't know. Tell me what you think down in the comments below. I think we're going left. Yeah, we're going left. You can knock trees down. There are awards for doing that, by the way. And you can knock big trees down as well. Doing good. Just do the diff lock on the using more fuel, less fuel, I don't know. I'm finding it easier to get through this rough terrain. It is fantastic, I like this. There's the border on the map, no entry. Can't go that way. Right, can I get a bit of speed in? Here we go. Could be dangerous. Oh, turn different off. Damage 87, you can do that, you say you've got to be careful with that. Going that way. We are going up through there, we can go up there. Stay on target. We need to go there. If we want to get up there. Going. Come off again. Let's give it some. Come on. You guys are going to love us. You're all going to say, can we have a time? I'll work out where we are now. Fast here, there we are. I know where I am. Now, one of the things you have to remember with this game is it's deforming the landscape. Every time you drive down a road and deform it with a truck, the terrain gets worse, and it really does get worse. Drop to the left and not below here, I think. That's what I'll get to again. You have to drive in a circle and you're unlocking basically. He's unlocked now, you saw him jump. What I want to do is bring up that, and then you can go fuel, and he's full up. He's fully fueled. We don't have to fuel him, so I didn't need to bring this truck. But we will anyway, because we will need fuel here. Now, if I can reach. Oh, we're not close enough. Right, this is where it gets tricky. If you do low reps, just the steering wheel, we will get to move close enough to the trees to pull ourselves out. I'm not close enough yet, but there's a little trick for you. What you can do, you can do that, and you can put it on the back of that truck, and then press F to winch. I was going to start that truck, I don't want to do that. He's getting just want to get out of the way. Oh, I ain't got diff lock on, that's what I'm struggling. Oh, look at that, diff lock straight on, straight out. There you go, pro tip right there. I'm going to park it over there. So that we've got it by the road. It's a terrible place to park this actually. Look at how much rain is bedding in behind me. Right, I'm going to put it there. And we're going to stop the engine. And change the truck to this one. Now, it would be nice. This is going to get stuck straight away, I can tell you that. It's got a lot of damage down below. We need repairing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop that one. I'm going to go this one, because this has got the utility thing. This, I love this little truck. It's only a level 2. We kind of know where we're going. I'm going to put all-wheel drive on, and I'm going to bring the map up. And we're going to say, I want to go straight up there. Straight up there. Now I'm not going to bother uncovering all this. Right, you've got a garage over there, which you need to unlock. And also over here is a big 8-wheel drive 7310, which is also good at towing. And then obviously you've got this little truck here. Let's go that. How much fuel have we got? We're fully fueled, I think. Let's go that way. I'm going to go and unlock him quickly. And then go up through there, I think. So we'll go unlock him. Or we could go up through here. Might be a bit difficult. I'm going to have a go. We're going to go this way. And then we're going to go up to that road. And across there. And we'll see where we are then. We'll try that. Right, here we go. Let's go. We can go this way. You don't like this one. Why we can't have an in-cab, I don't know. Yeah, that is horrible. Right, all-wheel drive. I love this little thing because when you get it up to speed, it really does. You know, it's a good little vehicle. Utility vehicle, so we've got repairs to repair the other vehicle. Fully fueled. No damage. We do have better wheels on it, but they don't seem to stop you because the vehicle's so light. So we're going a different way this time. Only halfway out now through. I'm surprised that didn't go submerged underneath, but we're doing good. Diff lock on this is always on. Always on. Right, we're going that way. We're going to go through that field over there. So the best way to get into that field is to bump a few trees down, I would say. Put our lights on. It does go night time, by the way. You can skip time on casual mode, by the way. Guys are finding this hard. There we go. We're going to unlock that little blue truck over here, which is there. It's a cracking little truck. Because it's light, it doesn't get bogged down as much. So there's that. That should come up with that. We've unlocked it. B130. And I'm getting a trolley pussycat coming up now. Saying, Dad, it's not tea time yet, puss. Sorry. I'm just going to keep the throttle down as much as possible. Oh, that's a big rock. Where'd it go though? It's a cracking little vehicle, this. It just doesn't want to stop. It's kind of like we've got a bridge here. Don't fall off the bridge soon. That would be embarrassing. There we go. Not about speed, but it is about speed. We're in high gear. Oh no! Right, here we go. We're getting a bit stuck there. We've bottomed out, I think. Get over by the trees in case we need to pull ourselves out, which I think we do. Right, what we're going to do here, hopefully, is attach ourselves over there. Reach ourselves up a bit. Like that. So we can get out of the mud. There we go. Alright. How easy was that? Not too bad. We're going across the boggy land. We're at high speed again. I've turned the all-wheel drive off. My problem is I forget to turn it off. Got no markers now. Right, okay. I know where we are. Kind of. We will need all-wheel drive on and a low gear for this next bit because we are going through this bog here. You can zoom in and everything. We've got to go through here basically, so we're going there, and sort of out of there in order to get onto this road. And we want to get up to there, so we could go around that way again, or we could go up this way. So I'm going to go up this way. And we'll go to there and we'll see how far we go. Right, let's go. Okay, we'll go this way. It's kind of alright, but I want an inside cab view. You know, people have been asking for that for a long time. It's so cool. You wouldn't be able to see anything, but it'd be wicked. So, some big stones there. I want to avoid those if I can. I'd rather be in deep water. You've got to watch deep water. That is deep. Obviously you want to play where you can reach yourself off trees as well, if you can. See, it's this wicked little truck. I'm liking this. I bet you're all going to say, "Ah, Slim, you've got to do a new series on this now." But I haven't got any time to fit it in. It's really annoying. But what I was going to say is if I get enough time, I did say on the Halloween late night Euro truck stream, which was a bonus one that you guys got, that if I've got enough time Tuesday I will stream. I'm thinking I might stream this and we'll have a go. I'll see if any of the guys are about on next Tuesday. I don't know if they are. If they are, we'll do multiplayer. If they're not, I'll do single player on hardcore and see where I get. And we'll have a go. This one's deep. It'll work. This is gonna work. Ooh, that's a bit deep. We're doing it. It's happening. Whoa, that sunk a bit then. See why I've picked a different route, because obviously it deforms the terrain. I've unlocked that little B130 there, which is cool. And you can see how much time this game does take up. Trying to stay out of there. Don't really want to fall into there. We're going in all the same. That is not a very good angle. Oh. seriously not a good angle. It's doing it though. We're only in low gear, but it's doing it. A bit of fuel, but we're getting there. We're going to repair that other truck. We don't need to repair it. I'm not going to be able to use it. I'm not got the time. Or I could save this when we finish this video, and then if I have to play on the air on Tuesday, I could carry on. That's an option. Could do that. I hate that when I do that. I miss it. It's just you've got to be going a little bit quicker. A bit of water coming up. Is that where we came in last time? Is the truck just up round the corner? I think it is. Look at the map quick, and we're further out. Right, okay. I want to know if I can get through these trees. I could take a left there, but I don't think it goes anywhere. I think those trees are blocking it. I could possibly get through there. We could go through here. This would be interesting. Let's try that. Let's try that. This will be fun. We can get through there. I want to be in high gear though, this is the problem. I want to get some speed through. Slow and steady wins the race, but when you've got to try and squeeze a Sunday special into an hour, it's kind of hard. But I think I'll do that. I'll save this to that point, wherever we get, and then Tuesday, if I get time, I'm not promising. If I get time next Tuesday, which is only a couple of days away from you guys, I'll try and do a live stream on Twitch and carry on with it, or do a multiplayer with my mates. I'll see if they're available. See what they're up to. We're going to go through there, I think. There's a road through here somewhere. This is where it gets fun. You really get off road. This is where you probably want to go to this one. I really don't like that view. Bring proper first person so we can sit in the cab. That's what I want to see next. And DLC, proper DLC. We don't mind supporting devs. None of us do. We will happily pay for content that you guys create, if you create something. And I really think you should, because this game needs to be moved on. It's a cracking game. It's just, you get bored of it, because you know, you do the maps and then what? You know, I've done all bar the flood on hardcore on my own. I thought that's where we were, but I was down there. You know what I mean? It's like an hour just to move 2 trucks into position to get another one to work. It's like, it takes forever. Go and have a look at my old videos though, because obviously they've updated the game a bit. There's another one going left or right here, but we're going forward. Find out when we get in the circle. Am I going to go left? Am I going to go right? Going that way. But yeah, click the playlist tab at the top, and then in there is one on Spintires, and there's all the maps bar the flood. The only one I didn't complete. I'm just really didn't enjoy that. Should get over here a bit. A little bit of speed down the scale. I might go get in high gear. Now, go. No! High gear, go! We're in high gear. Keep it going. You're fine. There we go. Some big boulders. Been through it before as well. So get through it. Ah, that boulder got me. Right, I think I am probably going to need to reach off or reverse. There's that. Look at that. Look at that boulder. Look what got me. That's what got me. Right. This is where the fun gets. You could be sat here for an hour trying to get out. You may not see any more of the video. Now, can I hook onto anywhere? No. You can hook on to there, but I don't want to go that way. But we could do that. I could. Or I could do it from the back, actually. So let's do that. Because that will get me around there, and then I can get rid of that. Can I get rid of that? That'll go. Should get me around it. There we go. We've done it. We made it. That's where the fun comes, is when you really get stuck. I think it's that way. It might be left, actually. It's left. This little B66 is a fantastic little motor. It's a good little run around. Yeah, there's the truck over there. Because you can get damage from going underwater because it floods the engine, and then if you can see 100% damage you can be stranded. We've done it on many a map, especially the flood, which is one of the reasons why I didn't really like the flood. Yeah, I'm going to go underwater here. Now you see what I would probably do is bring the yellow one up and try and tow that truck up to do the garage, because otherwise this truck's kind of useless with the trailer. So if I'd brought this up first, we could have been doing something different about now. So you stop the engine to save that, you do that, and it's got 420 damage. I've got 400 points to do it. So now if I change into that one, it should only have 20 points of damage down there, and your fuel consumption's there. So now that's pretty repaired, it's fueled up, we can use that, but I'm not going to. We've got about a quarter of an hour left. I think we should have a go in this. Oh, I've got the log cart. No, let's not do that. Where's our 130? How much fuel has it got in it? That'll do. We're going to go here because I want to show you these cloaking points. So what I'm going to do is we're going to come out there. Let's move the map around a bit. Go there. Up here, I don't know if I'll get up there with this because it hasn't been equipped, and I'm going to try and get to there. Obviously, there's some big things, so we will probably end up going around this way, but we'll see how we get on. Right. We've got no four-wheel drive. We've got a diff lock, and that's it. This is the basic of basic trucks. We're going to give it a go to show you how much fun this can be. I think you need to turn right. You know what I mean? Look, we're already stuck. When you have these vehicles, fantastic little truck. It's a horrid truck really, but I just want to show you how to unlock the things if I can. but we're already stuck in the mud. This will be a nightmare getting that through there, and I probably won't get it through, to be honest. Go this way. Take a shortcut. Take a shortcut, so you want to be over here. It's probably going to be too muddy for this truck without decent tyres on it and without four-wheel drive. Sometimes wiggling the wheels, that's getting straight, but not too bad. The front wheels just don't do anything, they just bog the vehicle down this one. 150 metres away. Come on. Ease it through. Come on. If it will reach, we'll tow it through. Here we go. This is what we do. Winch it through. This is how you play the Spintires. This is what I mean. But you do have to keep it in a position where you can tow it. Can't get over this ridge, you see. It's that time. And that one's just digging in. What we'll have to do. Could be stuck. You can dig yourself into a hole literally, which is hilarious. I'm not sure we've got much more pull off here. Get out and just run over there. Yeah, yeah. Right one got the trees over there. Close enough to trees if I need to pull myself. It's not that too bad. It's going to be deep. There we go, that's alright. Still going the right way. Turn the diff lock off now. Oh, really? We're going up there? No, that can't be right. I need to look at my well, we can't go up there. So obviously that's wrong. So what I'm going to do is just put the point to the cloaking thing. And then I know we're going in roughly the right distance. We're only about halfway there. It's just get high speed now. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about now. This is like Ferrari territory. We've got 12 minutes to get there. Doing good speed. If all the roads were like this, we wouldn't have any problems, but then there wouldn't be much of a challenge, would there? Really. So you've got to have the muddy bits to get through. And that's what makes this game really good. See, mud, we're going to hit a problem now. What? It will just bog in. There you go. Wheels are struggling. It's going to get worse because we've got water as well. So I need to stick to one side. I'm going to put diff lock on because we're struggling. I just realised I've got an email on still. Right, okay. It's just spinning the wheels now, so slow it down. Get a bit of traction going. Traction. I want to get out of the rut. That's the problem. Get into these ruts and get stuck. Keeping your wheels fairly straight is good at times. Get out to the side and go around the edge of this. If you get, ooh, slide, baby, slide. Bit of a drift going on there. Bit of a drift. I'm having a good day today. I feel really pumped. Lots of coffee this morning. And not being at work, which is also a bonus. We're 139 and we kind of want to be turning left now. What are we going to have? across. I think this would go up and round. Banking. I don't really want to go off-road too big. Oh, we might have to though. No, I didn't want that. I really didn't want that, and I bet you I'm not far enough to winch off of that truck. Oh, I might be. Yes, we are. Ooh, good. Whoa! You can turn the truck over, by the way. I just want to point that out. The only way to get it back upright is to get another truck to it, and that can add so much time. We want to go left. We can't go the wrong way. We want to go left. Left. Go down that way. Left. There we go. No, not into a hole. No. That's it. That one. There we go. Over the left. There we go. Over there. That's it. Good boy. Here we go. Come on, Blue. We're going the right way. Now, I kind of want to go. I think that way. I'm not sure. Where are we? I think we'll follow this road over here. Come on, Blue. Yeah, come on, Blue. You can get pull off a tree, it'll be a lot easier. Let's do that. I want to get it. Cable, get the cable. Side, actually. Never mind. We're cut through. Fine. There it is. Right, that's what you gotta look for, is that thing over there. Right, so that you guys know. Luckily, you can cut through here. Those are the cloaking points. They're a bit weird. I think they could have done them a little bit different than that, but it works. It's fine. And you basically, as long as you move it there, it then reveals part of the map. So if I now, I'm going to stop the engine, look at the map, you've uncloaked that area. And obviously, you've got to uncloak them all to find the best routes around the map. So obviously from there, I'd go across to that one. So you'd make a route across there. There's another one there. Be careful with that, because you can unlock a cloaking point and think, oh, I've got that area uncovered, but then you go there and it doesn't unlock this section. You got to go there as well, so watch that. But yeah, it's cool. I think we should sit in this one first, because we should have a quick I'm not going to use the other one. Can't be bothered. It's not my favourite one. I'm sure a lot of you will love it. But, yeah. This is the idea. We're getting through the river. We've got a few minutes left. But I actually don't, because I do say it's up to it. I think it's Sunday special, so I could end it now and be cool. I am going to end it very, very soon. Go under. There we go. I love the 535 and 537. These are my preferred methods of transporting logs around the map, which is obviously what you've got to do to complete the map. Obviously this is big and heavy and it deforms the landscape, so you have to bear that in mind as well. We haven't unlocked the 7310, I'm not that worried about this. This hasn't got much fuel in it actually, so you may have to bring the fuel truck back down to refuel it. Now again, a good tip is to, you might have to play a map a few times to work it out, but have a look back through my other videos and these maps are already complete. Plains is quite an easy one to do, but you position basically like the garage truck. Position the garage truck and the repairs truck in strategic positions so that you can get to them and refuel your truck. got to load this manually, which is the tricky thing. Where before you just had to line it up straight and it loaded automatically, but obviously they've made it a little bit harder in this update, which again is cool. I like it. It's hardcore. It's meant to be hard. Not meant to be hard. The crane is a bit tricky. I believe as well, I don't know, but there are certain places you can pick up trees from the side of the map, but they may have got rid of those. Get through this bit, otherwise leaving this here for carrying on next week. It's a little bit tricky. A little bit too tricky. Leaving around the corner now on a nice bit of road. Very bad turning circles and things I've got there. So bear that in mind when planning your routes. What I wanted to do is do that. Yeah, actually, I'll start the engine again because you do have to use the crane. Put these things down in order to do the crane grab, and then we do the crane grab. Can't remember. It's this one. It's one of these. Can't remember. I can't remember how you do it. Is it that one? Might be that one. Oh, that's the one. Okay, like that. Turn it around, extend it out, do things like that. That's how you pick up the logs. I just wanted to show you that. So I'm going to stop the engine and I'll leave it like that to give you an idea of what it can do. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I think what I'll do, I'll take a screen grab there because I haven't taken any screen grabs. Right, guys, I'm going to end it there because we're about an hour. As I said, I wasn't going to do the whole map because, as you can see, it would take friggin' hours to do it. But I may continue this on Tuesday as a live stream if I get enough time. I've got loads to do at the moment, so just bear with me. I'll either be on Twitch next week or I won't. I'll try and post out Monday or Tuesday morning of when I'm going to do it and let you know. But that's it for me today, guys. So if you've liked the video, hit the like button. Feel free to comment down below any tips, ideas or questions you've got about this game. Chuck them down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. It is a cracking game though, guys. I'll put the links to Facebook, Twitter, Twitch and Patreon all in the description of the channel. Please go and follow me on the other social mediums, guys, because I want to grow Facebook up. We're at 72 people on it. I want to get that up to 100. Twitter, I hit 213 today, so we're over the 200 mark now. Let's get it up to 250 if you're following me, which would be cool. I want to grow. The more I grow it, the more chance I've got of getting game keys and stuff to show you other stuff from developers. So the faster I grow it, the better. So help me out by, getting your friends and family to join in. Most importantly, obviously, make sure you are subscribed yourself and make sure you share the videos out and the channel out and the other social media out so that other people can come along and join in the fun. But that's it from me today, guys. So until the next time, it's goodbye from me for now. Goodbye.